What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sammy 2 times back, y'all boys, with another video. I'm at work with it again, boy. You know what I'm saying? We got to do it right at work. Drop a big like if you haven't already. Thank you for all the support. All praise to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For all the support y'all been showing the boy lately.
Winner. It's definitely the Philadelphia Eagles, Greeny. Everything fell right for the Eagles. They got great value based on my board. Jalen Carter, number 1 at 9. Nolan Smith, number 12 at 30. And I'll tell you what, after that, Tyler Steen, the guard tackle from Alabama, heck of a player. Sidney Brown and Keely Ringo, 2 really good defensive backs. So they did a heck of a job. Value with every pick they selected.
Yeah, there's no truth to the rumor they're going to change the name from Eagles to Bulldogs in Philadelphia because they basically just have the entire Georgia team. And why wouldn't you? For the last couple of years, they've won back-to-back national championships. Look at the haul that the Eagles got this weekend, including the way they played the Jalen Carter move at the beginning. Many of us, myself included, thought was brilliant. They also draft Tyler Steen from Alabama. They trade for DeAndre Swift. I mean, the Eagles, let me go to you, Orlovsky, on this, because I know that your wife was enjoying watching it as much as anyone, the Philly fan that she is. It is my belief that the Eagles, who were already the best team in the NFC, they won the NFC Championship last year. They barely lost a game in which their quarterback was healthy the entire season. The rich got much, much richer. I think they are definitively now the best team in the NFC. What do you say, Orlovsky?
Best team in the NFC, yes. They got the best roster in the NFC, but they're not the best team in the NFL. Kansas City's still Kansas City. They still have their head coach. They still have their quarterback. I love their draft. They got a defensive end, Rashee Rice.
No, damn. You was doing good till you started mentioning the Kansas City Chiefs, bro. It's Kansas City cheesecake, bro.
It's going to be awesome. Wanye Morris. So in the NFL, it's still the Chiefs, but Philadelphia was great. I will throw cold water on Philadelphia in 2 ways. I think that their draft selections, hopefully awesome players. I love the trade for Swift. Number 1, I remember years ago when the Las Vegas Raiders, I think they were the Oakland Raiders, took a bunch of defensive players from Clemson when they were winning national championships. That didn't work out well for the Raiders. Number 2, the Eagles are going to be very dependent on a lot of young players this year. I mean, their defensive line is basically Georgia's defensive line. So Jalen Carter's got to be great. Nolan Smith's got to be great. Jordan Davis has got to be great. Nakobe Dean has got to be great. Those are 4 going to be really important players. Haven't really played snaps in the NFL outside of Jordan Davis. So while we think and I believe that these guys are going to be very good pros, there is the reality of they're going to be very dependent on unproven youth. And that's a little bit of a question mark that's left.
That's not debatable.
So good,
I mean, that's clearly true. But Mel, if you're going to bet on young players, are they betting on the right ones?
I think they are, and they got a great mentorship there as well. They have a great developmental program of players, which is what Howie Roseman, general manager, touched on. They just don't get players. They expect guys to have to be coached up and developed. They don't get NFL-ready players. Nobody's NFL-ready coming from college. So for me, you get the inside pressure with Jalen Carter. You get the outside pressure, maybe 8 sacks a year from Nolan Smith. And I'll tell you what, Tyler Steen at guard, coming Vanderbilt, Alabama, was a left tackle. Kick him inside the guard. You could have a Pro Bowl caliber player there. Sidney Brown at safety and Keely Ringo at corner can be developed as well behind quality veterans. And Ringo from Georgia was at one time considered a 1st or 2nd round pick at the worst. He's in the 4th round. Yes, he needs a little work. Yes, he's not perfect, but to get a player with that kind of athleticism and physical ability in the 4th round, and like I said, have guys in place that can teach them, let them have learn and watch and sit, not have pressure to be the guy right away. Eagles, I thought, did a whale of a job.
No, I thought so too. Ringo continuing that drumbeat of outstanding players that go to Philadelphia. But here's the piece of this that I don't understand. What were you telling me in the meeting this morning? That the Eagles are not what?
Not the favorite in the NFC.
They're not the what?
No, the betting favorite in the NFC right now is San Francisco.
Someone explain that to me. San Francisco's quarterback is Sam Darnold.
Well, maybe. Or it could be Brock Purdy. They had 3
them.
different quarterbacks last year, and they still went to the NFC Championship game and might have won it if one of those guys didn't get hurt in the game. So, look, I mean, that's very close, first of all. Plus 320, plus 340.
Understood.
So that's about a toss-up. But, I mean...
Hey, Mama. Mommy.
Hey, Mom. Happy Mother's Day.
Whether she is Mama, Mummy, or Mom, celebrate her this Mother's Day with a perfect gift from Ben Bridge.
Your personal jeweler, Ben Bridge.
I used to always look at that sign, you know, come on, own your own home. But one day I just said, okay, I'm gonna go talk to the banker. And he didn't tell me, no, it's not possible. He told me anything was possible. Hi, I'm Veronica, and this is my banker, Roger.
Like, I think Monday Dan Orlovsky's take on the Eagles was very reasoned, all right? And like, it's true. I mean, like, there are reasons. I mean, there's very little reason not to like the Eagles, but it's not, you know, you can't assume these things. Their schedule's going to be a lot tougher this year than it was last year. They've got to play the Chiefs. They've got to go out west and play the Seahawks and the Rams. They got to play Aaron Rodgers and the Jets, and they got Buffalo. Like, there's still stuff that you look at San Francisco. I think people feel like that roster is, you know, whoever plays quarterback, they're going to be good. And I think with the Eagles, you know, there's. Yeah, I think they should be a very, very good team. I can't call them the best team in the NFL.
How about it? The one thing that would give me concern from an Eagles standpoint right now is they lose both of their coordinators. Both of them become head coaches. You never know how that's going to go. But they keep going on. And the Jalen Carter pick, for those who didn't follow it, I mean, they put him directly back in a circumstance in which I think he's very comfortable. And everyone suggests that Nakobe Dean, the linebacker who had gotten drafted the year before, was sort of the leader that he followed. And I think that was one of the real genius pieces of this move.
Agreed. He's going to be really important because if there's an Achilles heel on this team, it's their run defense. Jordan Davis, their first-round pick last year, only played 10 snaps in the Super Bowl. And to think what they thought about him is they went out and signed Linville Joseph and then Ndamukong Suh when they wanted to fortify the defensive line. So to me, Jalen Carter is hugely consequential because when we talk about the 49ers or even Mike McCarthy and the Cowboys want to run the ball more.
My fault, y'all boys. That's going to conclude the video, man. Drop a big like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I want to thank y'all for the support on my last video. Y'all are going absolutely stupid, absolutely crazy on my last video, man. I think it's at like, what, 5,000 views in like a day or something like that. Like, that's crazy to me. I just want to thank y'all, man. All praise goes up to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, man. I'm so thankful for y'all boys. And like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're an Eagles fan like me, like and subscribe, man. That's going to conclude this video, man. It's been your boy Sammy 2 times. I hope everybody watching this video is having a positive day. And if you're not having a positive day, get positive, my boy. You know what I'm saying? But that's going to conclude this video, man. Until next time, God bless.